Sure, we can all name Hendrick Motorsports drivers Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., but there is a fourth driver at Hendrick Motorsports, and although Casey Mears is not getting a lot of attention, Rick Hendrick, Casey himself, and crew chief Alan Gustafson are out to prove that Mears is not just Hendrick's other driver.
We don't look at him like just the other driver. We look at him as a young guy that's got a lot of talent, and we haven't got him in position yet, but I think this is going to be a real breakout year for Casey.
A year that will find Casey behind the wheel of his fourth different car in 6 seasons as a Sprint Cup driver.
I feel bad for the guy. He's never been able to really sink his teeth in and feel at home, and that's something we want to do.
I thought Casey Mears, being his first year, went through some growing pains, and it was a steep learning curve. But we saw him get very consistent and be strong, halfway through the season to the end of the season.
There's a lot different feel going into this year. I think that although I was very excited about being part of Hendrick Motorsports, I think the unknowns of just not knowing a lot of the people internally, knowing Rick well and knowing Jimmy and Jeff real well was definitely a big help. But getting to know the way their operation runs, just how they do things throughout the year, a lot of logistical stuff was stuff that I had to learn as I went through, so I think that I thought I was really comfortable going into last year, but there was probably a little bit of being uneasy.
Casey may be more comfortable this year, but many people are not buying that comfort will translate into success. Despite winning his first race in 2007 at one of NASCAR's premier events, and moving over to a team that's been in the chase the last 2 seasons, the 5 team is still flying under the radar, which is all right with Mears and Gustafson.
I think we're a little blue collar, and I like that. I think he's that way, and we're just, average Joe, so to speak, and that's a little bit of motivation for us to go out there and be successful and demand the attention.
My job is to go racing, and obviously a lot of this stuff and everything is pretty external, and although our sport's gotten so big, it definitely it's definitely a huge part of the sport. I think that obviously if we have success and we do well, that stuff will come. Right now, it is kind of nice. Those guys are kind of soaking up a lot of the attention. We're just able just to focus on our job and go at it.
On to Atlanta, where Mears has had a lot of success, even though it hasn't shown in the finishes. With the Backstretch Blog, I'm Heather Williams.